With every sport and with every great story, there are always two great opposing forces. In professional wrestling, there have always been generational talents that rise above their peers to become the cream of the crop. In professional wrestling, names like Jack Briscoe and Dory Funk Jr., who would both go on to become world champions in the 1970s, were such a pair. Later on, in the 1990s, Mitsuharu Misawa and Kenta Kobashi became such a pair for All Japan Pro Wrestling. In the 2000 era, in WWE, John Cena and Randy Orton became such a pair, spearheading their generation and defining it. Now, here in Slam Wrestling in the Nordics and the Baltics of Europe, we have two young wrestlers who are going to spearhead professional wrestling into this starting decade. And they are TT Suosalo of Finland and Dylan Broda, originally from Toronto, Canada.
TT Suosalo. I knew from day one, Slam Wrestling Finland's wrestling school, watching you do everything better than everybody else. I knew that we were either going to be the best of friends or you're going to be a big pain in my ass. And after almost 2 years of watching you roll around in this ring, you are the biggest thorn in my side I've had.
Hey Dylan, I remember you from the first day of the first ever Slam Wrestling Pro Wrestling Boot Camp. We started at the same time. Me, after spending a life doing all kinds of sports, mostly combat sports, I came there to try a new thing out, do something exciting and new. And then there were you, a guy who grew up with professional wrestling, loves the sport with every cell of his body. And I could tell, you were really good. From the day one, you were really good. But I'm me. I wanted to be better. I always want to be the best. I kept pushing myself to match you, and I did. And I went beyond. I became better than you, and you didn't like it. And you kept pushing yourself. And that's how we had the competition. And competition is good, right? That's why we are here.
Now, being bigger, stronger, faster, younger, prettier in the face, nice hair, to me, TT, you're just a budget Superman. You are Clark Kent wishing he could be Superman, wishing he could be Dylan Broda. But you're not the guy. You're not the guy that's going to elevate professional wrestling. You don't have the heart.
Yeah, wrestling with you hasn't always been easy. You are not afraid to punch a guy. I can tell. Also, you like to talk a lot. I like to do a lot, so you sometimes just a little get under my skin. And because I'm a fair guy, I gotta admit, you really do know how to wrestle. Yeah, you do. But still, I am better.
So May 7th, TT, I'm gonna show everybody. Tondiraba Ice Hall, King of Kings, Tallinn, Estonia. I'm gonna show everybody, the thousands in attendance, the hundreds thousands watching all around the world on Prime Fight.
But what really pisses me off about you is the fact that you have beaten me once, only once, and that was our debut match. Never after that you have been able to beat me. Yet you keep rubbing that one time on my face all the time. But guess what? In Tallinn, May 7th, King of Kings in Tondiraba Ice Hall, I'm gonna beat you once again, and I'm gonna beat you so good that I will shut you up about it for good.
2 years ago, TT, this all started. You and I vying for the top spot in Nordic and Baltic professional wrestling. Well, that was 2020. And this is now. And coming on to the next decade, the future of Nordic and Baltic professional wrestling. After they see what I've got, there's only going to be one name on their lips. And you're looking at him.
We started training together, and we were the best. Two of the best. in Finland. But looking to the future, there can be only one top guy. And I'm sorry, Dylan, but that one top guy is gonna be